You guys feel like businesses on the island are doing a good job with being eco-friendly?
I had a whole slogan made up, take your crap back. And I became infamous with that. Because
You do it for
I can't
fashion.
go to Kaya Kaya because of my legs and because of my disability. So I sit at home behind my computer and I keep writing stories and I send them to Jay. Jay, we need to film this.
How did you even, like, first of all,
You avoid sleep, coffee becomes your best friend.
100%.
The way you
Jay,
say things,
you're
is
me.
like, he was like, I
That's
wasn't
right.
gonna say that. I was gonna say it like very much raw and direct.
I need him. That's
I understand
that's
now.
why I want.
Careful, you might lose your name.
He might be a recycle pirate,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
not the recycle pirate.
I got so much respect for this dude. I will hand him my name. Together we can make this party bigger. And Kaya Kaya is like the perfect example. That is such a beautiful grassroots movement that shows how a
Love
festival should be organized.
So this is gonna be a docu-series? Made me sit up straight,
The only thing straight about him.
right?
I need
Hey, yo, what's up?
I like chemistry.
Guys, welcome back to the ABC Islands Favorite Podcast. No Filter in Paradise, a show about anything and everything between two amigos. One is straight and the other.
Una maricón. Sorry, you did the Spanish thing. So
I didn't
was
say,
like,
I didn't think you were gonna go say that.
I don't know. You just did the Spanish thing. So I was like, ooh, we in a Spanish vibe.
Am I gonna bleep this now?
You might have to. It's up to you.
Anyways, guys, today we have two special guests today. We got Andy and Jay, correct?
Yes, thank you for inviting us.
No, thank you. Thank you for being here with us
Pleasure's
today.
ours.
100%. We're gonna be learning. Apparently, you're the pirate of the Caribbean. People talk about. I didn't believe it. And that's how I came. Like, this guy's definitely the pirate of the Caribbean.
I am the recycled pirate.
Hey.
There you go.
Because there's only one like me.
Clock it.
And I
100%.
recycle life to make sure that we keep using things and improving things in life.
Amen.
And Jay, what's your role in this?
I am a filmmaker, a storyteller, and I'm here making a documentary about sustainability with Andy, our recycled pirate.
And how did you guys meet?
On social media, actually, on Instagram, I saw his work and I'm like, this dude is awesome. He's from Curaçao. We met, we had a coffee, and I'm like, I want to work with this dude. He's trustworthy, he's creative. I want to see what else he can do. It took a few years. It took a pandemic, and then suddenly last year we got a chance to promote a water bottle for Club 70 Curaçao. We created a special water bottle for
Where's the water?
Yeah, where is
Bring out
it?
the
There we
water
go.
bottle.
Do your product
Hey.
placement.
There we
Did they see
go.
it? I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah.
That water bottle tells the
it's-
story of Curaçao. It's designed by a local designer.
hand-painted.
Yeah, it is. On an iPad by Detta Polonius. Shout out to Detta. Amazing, talented young lady. And I
This is
asked
really
Jay
cool.
to help me with it. And working together, it just clicked.
What's this QR code?
Yeah.
Where does it take me?
That QR code is the water refill map. When you scan that, you can find all the points on Curaçao where you can refill that bottle for free.
Okay, so you know what I
And that's
realized?
hotels and things like that.
I realized everybody that we've interviewed so far in Curaçao have something to do with, oh, if you scan this, you're going to find this. You're going to discover some crazy shit. Sorry, not going to bleep this part out. But you know what I mean?
It's never just like a basic scan and here's a page.
Yeah. Subscribe. I'm like, no, it's something functional. So you're actually learning something from it.
Yes.
This is really cool.
There's a message for you on the bottom as well.
That's going to insult me. You're like,
No.
deliberate creator.
Yes.
Very true. That's,
Everything we do it deliberately.
everybody has the same
love
message
that.
underneath?
No, this is just for me because
Hey.
I'm the original deliberate creator.
There was not enough black and white in there, and he had to like
Is it-
make sure
Yeah,
the branding was on
let's
it.
add some.
So
Nice.
It was too colorful.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Is your
right?
closet all like black shirts and like black clothes or?
Yeah. Yes. I have my own merchandise that says "Stay weird, normal is so overrated."
Amen.
I knew you would love it.
Yeah,
If I
100%.
would have had in stock, I would have bring.
Are you saying that
brought
I
All
would love it?
good.
No, for you, I would bring. You're not perfect. Period. So.
That hits the nail on the mark for this
It
trip.
really does. It really does.
If you already knew how this trip has gone, that shit would have fit perfect. Did I say shit or
Yeah.
shirt? That shirt would have fit perfect with me.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a life coach, so I read people.
he gave me one of those too. One of the iconic ones he gave me was like begin anywhere. You know,
Make it
because
anywhere?
Begin
Begin
anywhere.
anywhere.
As a creative, sometimes you can have thoughts about like, you know, how will it be perceived?
Yeah.
Everything you have those like you second guess yourself.
Where
and
to
he just
start
gave
it.
me this like
Just
paying.
start. Yeah.
I gave you 2 posters. The poster
Let me remind you real quick.
The poster said begin anywhere, and he was a teacher at international school at that point. He was
Nice.
a business class, and I said, here's one for your class, because your students need one too, and this
Yeah.
is one for your home, so you'll remember when you look in the mirror and brush your teeth in the morning.
Hey, I mess with that. I like that.
Right?
I like that.
So I want to talk about Club 17.
Club 17, yeah.
So what is that? How did it start? What was the reason why it started?
and
well,
what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what is it? It's a club.
Yeah.
What's in the name?
Who's the DJ? I'm kidding.
Many people think that I'm Club 17, but I'm not. So let me try to correct something here. I am the Recycled Pirate, and I'm a partner within the Club 17 ecosystem.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I joined Club 17 when there were only 10 partners. They were still like pretty big businesses, corporations, Limpy Recycling, Green Phoenix. I don't know if I can mention all the sponsors, but Maduro and Curios Bank, DNAF Group, Aqualectra, Caribe Apps, and so forth. And when I joined, I was like, this is a good group, and we should do more with this because we need to talk. Not just we need to talk about sustainability, but we need to make it actionable.
Yeah.
And they started like collecting the data about sustainability on the island. They started experimenting with a SDG Tracker app, and I just jumped with 2 legs into that. Like, I want to take this on. I want to lead this project. And before I knew it, I was the lead developer for the SDG Tracker app. With a year and a half later, we won the Curaçao Innovation Technology Institute Circular Innovation Award with it. So,
As you should.
yes.
So
Do you guys know what the 17 stands for?
no, I was gonna
Oh,
get to
good
that
one,
as well.
good one.
I was gonna get to that.
The 17, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the 17 stands for the 17 Sustainable Developmental Goals, right?
Ooh.
Also called
Is it-
SDGs.
That's the UN
Sustainable
stuff,
Development
right?
Goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
2030,
the
something like that?
main reason for the 17 is partnership for the goals. And that's what we're doing. We're being partners for the goals.
Okay.
Partners for the sustainable development goals.
Yeah, goal number 17 is partnership. That's
Okay, okay.
Got it.
Okay, come through.
Everything was like thought out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What it says under the bottle.
Deliberate creator.
creator, exactly. So I was already working with several organizations that where Jay and I met again at Colectivo Curaçao Foundation, where we were creating a circular economy and a stable coin for Curaçao. We were working with blockchain technology. So this just fit. And with Club 17, it's a framework of local companies. Right now it grew into 34 local organizations and companies, from foundations to businesses. And I'm an ecosystem facilitator in that. I make sure that more partners join. I make sure that the digital side of everything works as good as possible, and that we make sustainability accessible and understandable to all. So your little nephew can understand, but also your grandfather and grandmother can
You
understand.
basically dumb it down for people like, yeah, I mean, in a nice way to say it.
Yeah,
You're dumbing
yeah.
it down so everybody can understand it.
I would like to say I want to smart people up instead of dumbing it down. We need to turn the tables.
I understand, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But indeed.
Are you guys doing like lectures at schools or like do people come to you guys to learn about sustainability?
Well, as Club 17, we have partner meetings where we target especially hospitality or the renewable market, renewable energy market, and things like that. So we are all on the same page and we know what's happening there. We share best practices with each other. And we have partner meetings every 3 months where we also like, what is new? What is going to happen next? Where can we help each other? And to give you an example, there were 2 big companies on the island that normally would be sitting across the table being each other's competition.
Oh,
Because
nice.
of Club 17, they looked at each other and like, hey, can we work on this area over here that's challenging?
Together, yeah.
And voila, it happens. And that's thanks to Club 17. So that's very important. Again, partnerships for the goals, but all these 17 SDGs come back into it.
Go for it.
Sorry, you mentioned a while ago over developing an app.
Yes.
What is this app about?
The SDG Tracker app was or is still an app. We're not using it as much as possible as we could because it's pretty expensive to use.
Okay.
And you can tell that people, another app that they need to download, another app that they need to open. So I came with another solution for it. But the app is basically, it collects all the sustainable development initiatives on the island. It's still active. You can download it from your app store, whether you're on iOS or Android. That's your phone, people, for the ones that don't know. It's called the Club 17 SDG Tracker app. In there, in a very simple way, you can see what an Aqualecta is doing, but you can also see what example Limpy Recycling is doing, or Green Phoenix is doing, or where you can find all the recycling spots on the island, or what you can recycle, or the latest news. Well, not anymore, because we don't keep it up to date that much anymore. But that was that app. And next to it, we also have the Curaçao Sustainability Map, which is a very simple Google map that we created, where you can find, again, all the recycling spots, but all the experiential tourism spots as well, all the water refill spots that you just saw on the water bottle. The Curaçao Sustainability Map has been visited in less than 11 months, less than 10 months, 11,000 times. Wait, last night, I almost forget, 12,108 views, and that's in less than 10 months. So it just shows the app is amazing and works very well, but people look for ease of use.
Quick, yeah.
Yeah, and the Google Map is even easier to use, so that was like the perfect solution.
Yeah, if you want everything has to be convenience now. Like if the easier you make it for someone, the higher the chance they're gonna use it. If I have to jump through 5 hoops to get to where I want to get, I'm like, I don't want to. I'm at 3. I'm like, okay, I give up. Like, people are, unfortunately, they're lazy right now. So
Yeah,
if
like
you make
I
it
have
easier,
both of those things. I have the app downloaded, but also at the same time I have the link to the map, right? The sustainability map,
Yeah.
and it's just way easier to go through my 300 tabs that are open on Safari to be like.
okay,
10
first of
tabs
all,
down.
start closing that, guys. It's messing up your phone. I'm letting you know. That is crazy.
Hey, I'm doing better. It was at
Yeah,
500, then I
That
couldn't
was
open anymore.
500 tabs.
Right?
I don't even know how many I have.
I don't even want to
Especially
know.
Safari.
Now it's down to 300. So
Yeah,
like,
I'm at 32 right. I'm sorry, 27. I just deleted a few this morning.
Damn, that's good though. So let's talk about this documentary a little bit, cause very much interested in this. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is going on? What is the story behind this? And I kind of want to hear about from you, Jay, a little bit, since you are the storyteller.
yes. So, as a person passionate about storytelling, this allows me to discover all the amazing good things that are happening on the island in regards to sustainability, in regards to like making the island a better place, a more sustainable place, right? So we get to go discover all of this. And then hopefully the idea is we find out all the good that's happening so that more people can contribute to it, more people can take their own actions, or more partnerships can happen, right? And that's a very fun, amazing element to it. But there's also, like for me, I'll get a little bit more specific. It's fun to discover these little joys and moments that people experience because of this, right? We have filmed our first episode, and in that we were targeting the sustainable developmental goal of like zero poverty and no hunger, right? Those are 1 and 2. I can give you 1 and 2 numbers, right? that we have in our mind. But really, it's about like zero hunger, no poverty, and specifically, we went to go film at the daily meal program. They make meals for people, that don't have like. How would you describe that?
180 meals 3 times a day, 3 times a week for people that have less food and less money.
course, yeah.
Less fortunate.
Yeah. And so what was the nicest, one of the fun interviews to get was the lady that drives the food to the people, right? You asked, right, like the good and the bad. The bad part for her, the worst part of the experience is when she's late because the people are hungry. They're expecting the food, And she goes there and she's late. That's hard. Like, people are waiting. But at the same time, then we asked her, well, what's the best part about the experience? And she goes there and she's like, when she goes there and she tells them like, awe mi tingalia, and like, people get so excited. People get like, like that's what we have for today, You go there, you come there, you announce. It's a simple thing. She didn't make the food. She's just bringing it to them. But it brings such a joy to people's life. It makes their life a bit better. And to be able to document that, like I didn't know that was happening, right? You didn't know it was happening, but we can document that and capture that. And that makes me feel better, like, wow, like so cool that we can help, like just do that. And now, if more people know about this program, maybe they want to contribute, maybe they want to volunteer, they want to support it in any way possible. It's possible because of documentary, the awareness, and telling those stories.
So this is going to be a docuseries?
Yes, because someone is a little bit over what is it? Zealous, the word?
Zealous, ambitious.
Yeah. I wanted
deliberate.
I wonder who that is.
I want to do a podcast, and as I'm writing this podcast, someone asked me, "Hey, can you write me a presentation about sustainability on the island?" And I'm writing this thing for him, and he's getting very excited, and I'm like, I need to make this a documentary.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to him, and I'm like, it needs to be a series. And the first one was, of course, a daily meal program. And as we're working on that, and I'm seeing like, daily meal program is getting a sponsor because of what we're doing. Before the episode
Even
goes
ears.
live, they're getting 2 volunteers. They're getting a radio commercial because of us. I'm like, if we can do this 12 episodes, we are creating a huge impact.
You know, I always prefer docuseries only because if you do, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if you do just a regular document film, you have to compress so much information in a 90-minute gap. But if you have a docuseries, now you have 12 episodes of 1 hour. Now you have 12 hours, for example, to play with. That's why I prefer docuseries, because now you can just focus on meals. One whole episode dedicated for this. Next one is for recycling. Next one is for whatever. So I prefer always docuseries. I'm sorry if I'm giving you more work right now, but
No. I just want to brag about my buddy over here. One of the reasons why I chose to work with him is he is excellent with short movie storytelling.
Perfect.
He won the start blushing. He won
like, I can see it.
He doesn't like to brag, but he won the 48-hour film project last year with
Wow.
a short movie.
Wait, so
I can't say
short
I'm
film
sorry.
edit 48 hours?
Yeah, write, film, edit, 48 hours.
How did you even, like, first of all,
You avoid sleep. Coffee becomes your best friend.
100%.
And you work with more talented people.
but
and you learn to
I'm
rely
just
on
figuring
them.
out, like, did you already know about the topic of your short film, or you have to go?
No,
all right,
the
it starts
thing is,
today,
the way it works is you go there, you pick it up. So you don't know if you're making a drama or a comedy or
exactly.
anything.
That's what I was trying to find out.
And
'cause
you can't like be like, oh, if it's like, you have like, they give you a character, you got to use a prop, a line. All of those have to be a part of a film. So
Well,
you
we
really,
also have to
Holy
say he
shit.
did have like an excellent team around him, because
100%.
his main character was my girlfriend. So it's
Little biased.
It's
Yeah.
all in
Little
the
biased.
family.
yeah, it was his girlfriend Shalini, her daughter Seraphim, her sister Milani, and like.
He's like,
so
all right, listen, all
it
y'all
was-
show up.
It was a whole family.
It's
it was
a
a
pro
whole
bono
family
kind of gig.
affair.
Yeah.
Listen, it works.
Congrats, man. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you.
40
definitely
hours
works.
isn't easy to edit script, film, color.
Yeah, I mean,
And it's good. Like, seriously, it's good. I'm
gonna
not just saying that because it's my buddy and because
Yeah.
it's my girlfriend. It's really good. You can find it on YouTube. I can't say I'm sorry. Show your shirt.
That's the name of it?
yeah, that's the Aishwarya Productions at the YouTube channel. It'll be
Aishwari?
on.
Yeah,
Aishwarya
Yeah.
Productions. But yeah, I've been doing it I've done it for 5 years. I've tried it for 5 years. And finally this time like hit something like we not only like made a movie that's like good, but like leaves you with an impact, makes you feeling something.
Yeah.
Because it's about someone like going back and thinking like, hey, what if you had a conversation with your younger self, right? What would that look like? And because like, what if life didn't turn out to be the way you thought your younger self would? Like when you were 15, maybe life didn't turn out the way you thought it would,
It's
and
deep.
then can you go back and have that conversation with your younger self? What would that look like? And can you or can you not? And like sometimes it can
I don't know
be
if I
difficult
could.
to say I'm sorry. So that's why I can't say I'm sorry.
And even if you flip that, because you can turn these type of things into so many ways.
Yeah.
You can also flip that same movie into like what you're doing now with sustainability. Like,
Yeah.
can you tell the island or the planet that you're sorry after you've
Messed
gotten
it
so
up.
many years into doing so much bad to it?
Oh, I like that
and not
take.
recycling and all doing all these type of things. So, what can we expect within this documentary, especially for Curaçao, when watching? Since it's all based here, right?
Yes. First of all, you're going to see the diversity of the island. I want to show all the colors, all the languages, all the different takes, angles, you name it. Jay understands that very well. When we go to Daily Meal Program or any other organization, we let people speak in their preferred language and then add subtitles. So we keep their authenticity. We tell their stories. But you're also going to see all the big businesses that are doing something behind the scenes that probably no one knows. Like Blue Nap Americas is a cloud-based organization here on the island, and everyone thinks data center is bad for the environment, which it's not very good. But if you see how many things they're doing to lower their carbon footprint, it's awesome. And to hear how passionate they speak about that, that's very important. But not only that, you see the business front side of it, but then you see the people behind it and what drives them. And they actually have a vision for the island. And we often forget, not just in Curaçao, in the whole Caribbean, and because we are so small, we often forget that it's these people that bring us forward. It's these people that can bring us together. And all we have to do is sit down and listen. Give someone an opportunity. Lend them a hand. Believe in your own people. Believe in your own project. You don't have to go abroad every time and go travel and do things. No. Stay here, find someone close to you, and go help them. And that's what this documentary is going to be doing.
Ooh. And we're hoping to give people a little bit of hope, right? Hope. I feel like I'm sounding like Batman, like a symbol, or like Superman, you know? But it is hope to be like, look, action is being taken. You know, either you can contribute, how you can contribute to it, how you can benefit from it, or at least you can witness it. Maybe you go around this time and you see the recycling centers that are like possibly at the supermarket where you go shop, right? Maybe next time you think about like, maybe I should collect my bottles and bring it here, you know? It just to make it progress,
to trigger stuff in
progress
people's
and
minds.
impact, yeah.
As like pioneers, you can say behind this project, what is, I want to hear from each of you, what is the main feeling you would like anybody from anywhere around the world watching this documentaries or these docuseries to take away from that?
When we collaborate, we can achieve so much more. Stop criticizing. It's okay to have critique on each other. Hey, I would prefer you wear a red shirt for this occasion and a black shirt for that occasion. That's fine. But also, let's collaborate. Hey, if you wear this shirt, it will benefit you more. So approach it from that angle. And when that collaboration happens, I have seen it with Club 17, I have seen it with Collectivo, I've seen it in all these organizations I work with, we can achieve so much more. And we need to start seeing how many things are happening in all these big countries that we admire. It's not that positive. And we, as a small country, it should be easier for us because we are that small. So let's collaborate.
Okay. And for me, it's a feeling of gratitude and appreciation, right? Like, look at like these sustainable developmental goals. They're huge, right? They're like big. They're, you know, like aiming for zero hunger or like no poverty. That's a huge goal, right? And if you look at it from the state of, is this goal achieved or not? Maybe you like 9 times out of 10, I think the answer would be like no, right? But if you look at the progress being made, if you look at action that people are taking, right? I feel like there can be a level of appreciation there and like a gratitude that these things are happening. And for anyone aiming to like aim for those big goals, you can just see like, hey, if you just take action towards it, you're way closer to a goal now than you were before.
100%. I want to know like if people want to get more involved with this, how can they do that? In whatever you're doing, and everything that you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, of course, approach me at the Recycled Pirate. You can find me on all the socials.
That's your Instagram?
Sorry?
That's your Instagram account handle?
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook,
everything.
LinkedIn.
You know, we're like an eye patch moving forward.
No, I don't have an eye patch, but I do have a cane, and I'm not afraid to use it.
We heard he has a good lawyer, so we're good.
Yes, exactly. No, you can find me online as the Recycled Pirate, or you can find Jay online at Aisvadia Productions. You can contribute to that. You can find the Curaçao sustainability map. Use the points where you can recycle. Go to the businesses where they contribute to sustainable tourism. There are so many things to be done on the island. Use the platforms that are already there. We're sharing the information. The information is free and it's accessible to all of us. So, yeah.
I agree with that.
Go ahead. Are you changing the topic?
I just really, I might. Sorry.
Okay, just let me know. I want to ask about a little bit more about the film. Do you have an idea when this is going to be released? Do you how many episodes are we expect? Us? We know already about 1 or 2. So is it going to be at 10? Thank you, Truck. It's gonna be a 10 episodes, 8 episodes. Like, what are we expecting from this? What are other kind of
we're going for a 12-episode series.
Let's go.
Right?
Once per
month. We're going to cover 17 goals into 12 episodes. So, like, for the first episode, we're tackling Sustainable Developmental Goal 1 and 2, which was zero poverty and no hunger. So, episode 1's going to have those 2 things, and then we have 11 more planned and ready to go.
Okay.
Right?
Can't talk about it.
reduced inequalities. That's SDG 10. There's going to be one about renewable and clean energy. There's going to be one about climate action. There is one going to be about life below water. That's SDG 14. So we're really going to tackle all the things that you can do. And there are a few SDGs that are less interesting to the main community. So what we are doing there is use them in the other episodes. Like, to give an example, Partnership for the Goals comes back in almost every episode. SDG 16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions, comes back in every episode. We're working on a partnership there that unfortunately we can't announce yet.
It's fine.
But I do want to leave that cliffhanger there. It's coming, and with that we can really show strong partnerships. I mean, just us sitting here is already
because
an example.
The reason why I'm asking is because I'm not sure what your timeline is in releasing all these docuseries. But let's say if this happens to come out a little bit before that, someone's watching, oh, wait, I want to support in this one. Like, hey, what's going on, Mr. Pirate? Like, how can I contribute to this?
So it's called The State of the SDGs, right?
That's the name of the
Yeah, that's the name of our show, right?
The State of the SDGs, Navigating Sustainability on Curaçao.
Is this going to be on Netflix, on YouTube, on like what platform can we expect this
You know,
from?
Unfortunately, Netflix has not reached out yet. So,
a keyword, yet.
yeah.
We're working on it.
But on YouTube, we're going to have it out on all platforms. We want to make this as accessible to people as possible. So we're going to have it out on YouTube, also on Facebook. And, you know, if like consuming 20 minutes of an episode gets too much, we'll have like reels about it.
There'll be 20 minutes each episode? Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be 20 minutes on YouTube. On Facebook, we're going to have shorter episodes. We really analyzed who watches where and how long and how can that be used. The 20-minute episodes are mostly for policymakers, government workers that want to know more. The ones on Facebook and the other social media are more for younger people or more short action. Those are going to be 10 minutes or shorts, reels, and TikToks.
I mean, we've mentioned a lot the SDG goals and stuff. Isn't that the 2030 plan situation?
Yes, indeed.
That's correct, yeah.
So why is that really important right now? I mean, it's, 5 years from now? So
yes.
Why is it, why does it matter here and now to really focus on these goals?
Oh, that's such a good question, and I need to be careful to not elaborate too much on it. The United Nations has a tendency of setting goals that are impossible to achieve.
Yeah.
And that's basically what they have done with this as well. It's not possible to achieve this by 2030 when there is wars going on all around the world. I mean, whatever you and I are recycling today, for a whole year, it doesn't make any difference if one small bomb drops in Ukraine.
Yep.
So that evaporates like that. So,
Yeah.
but every little effort that we do is better than nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the more people we educate now, the more educated people there are going to be in the future. So hopefully there will be less wars, there will be more recycling. So anything we do now, not focusing on the 2030 goal, but let's try to achieve as much as possible for the 2030. And with this documentary, we can do that because it's going to be accessible to all. It's going to be usable in corporate sessions, but also at schools for educational purposes.
Yeah, we're looking for like a compounding effect, right? Like what he said, like one of the other projects I'm working on is a film called Tiene Corso Limpi, to keep the streets of Curaçao clean. And in that film, we're going to have people in power to be people in like positions of power will be kids. So a police officer will be a kid police officer, a lawyer will be a kid lawyer.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, hopefully the message comes across better when it's not like adults preaching to you like, hey, don't throw trash on the street.
Yeah.
But more like kids being like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Right? But also the kids who act in it and hopefully are a part of it can then have them be something that stays with them.
Yeah.
And it happened to me. When I was 8 years old, I had to be out in a play, like first time being on stage. I was 8 years old, and my role was to be an ear because like we were talking about noise pollution.
An ear?
Yeah, an ear.
Oh, he was a cactus.
So like I had a huge, like I was 8 years old. I was this height, right?
Christ, I knew he was gonna bring it up.
And
Here we go.
wait, what's the story here?
No, you can finish.
Don't worry about it. School play. I was a cactus. A dancing cactus in the background.
Well, I was so I was an ear, and this is back in my hometown of like where I was born in Mumbai, India, and we were talking about noise pollution. So I was an ear, and I still remember that to this day, right? And
you keep that with you.
And so that's the effect. Like hopefully the kids that are involved, the people that are involved with the project, you catch them when they're young. Hopefully that will have a compounding effect, because like all those years, more than 2 decades ago, I was an ear in a play, and now I'm making a documentary with the Recycled Pirate about sustainability.
You need involvement, and I love that y'all are actually doing that, because I always say, you have to start with the kids are the most unfiltered, and they would hold you accountable of like, hey, why did you throw that to the window? Because in school they said you're not supposed to do that. You're littering and doing all these type of things. I remember telling my parents or like grown people that I was in cars with, like, you're not supposed to do that. Why would you do that? Like they're like, oh no, it's just a piece of. No, you shouldn't throw anything to the window. You should have a garbage in your car. Throw it there. When you get home, you throw it out. Like that's how it goes. Wear your seatbelts. Like. Certain things, so I like that you are using children to promote the message. They also have like klasgenoten and family, and so the reach is definitely gonna bring way more awareness versus using the adults. So I really appreciate it. I like that.
I love the word you use, compounding. That's a perfect word. It's the compounding effect of this.
It's true.
Where does Curaçao stand right now in this whole SDG goals and stuff?
Way more than people think. I'm so surprised how negative people are.
Okay.
In what sense?
That we are behind or that we're lacking. Sure, there's always things that are not good enough. We can always do better, but we're doing really well. The amount of plastic that we export to proper recycle centers in the Caribbean, it's really good. We should be doing better. We should be aiming for more, but we are really making the effort.
Especially for a small island, I'm pretty sure doing really, really well.
Yes. The way we're communicating with each other about renewable energy, we're doing really, really well. People complain about the internet connection on the island. No, the internet connection is really, really well. What is not really well is your modem at home. So we are very advanced. We just don't know yet, and we don't understand what we can do ourselves to improve, to close that gap. Because the corporation can do something, but the private person also needs to step up.
You have to contribute.
Yeah. It's not just about your rights, but also about your obligations, your duties, to make things work.
I honestly feel like, especially after like this series comes out, of like, because we've learned so much in this past few days that we've been recording here.
100%.
And the amount of sustainable practices and people that y'all have and the things that y'all are doing here on the island, y'all are extremely advanced. Even something like Kaya Kaya and... Yeah.
Very good example.
Y'all are like so advanced. So I think maybe because a lot of part of the island is not doing it, they don't understand how far you are until they actually sit down and actually see all of these practices that you all have been contributing to. And I feel like that's gonna really wake people up to be like, oh, whoa, I have not been doing nothing. The island, these people actually have been doing a lot. And me at home sitting here doing nothing but complaining and going on Facebook and be like, yeah, but we're not doing anything. No, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, people are actually out here doing the damn thing.
I think like one of the best ways I think about it is like, we are doing things and we can always be doing more. And hopefully it's just a constant, like, we are in progress, right? I think the key thing is when people complain, I think they forget that we are making progress.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're at. We are in a process of progress.
But it's how many people don't know what is actually going on? Because I would have never known none of these things. And how many times have I come to Curaçao? I didn't know none of these things. Limpy,
Branch.
Like
Pirate
all
Man.
of it, I would have never known. And you come to the island so much,
Yeah.
pero
It was basically this. To go back to the beginning of our conversation, it was when I saw that we were going to create the app with Club 17, and I was like, "This is what we need to make people understand what's happening." Because I'm hearing people complain every time. I'm hearing people talk about the lack of things, but it's right there. You just don't know.
Exactly.
So
It's knowledge.
as I'm interviewing people, I'm writing all this content. I'm putting it in the app, and still people are like, "Yeah, but they don't do it." Stop looking at what is not there. Look at what is. Exactly, and let's work from there. And when we won the Circular Innovation Award as well, even then people were still like, yeah, but this is not. It's not about what is not happening. It's about what is happening. And
where can you contribute? What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
how
Come
can you
on.
help us make this bigger?
Together we can make this party bigger. And Kaya Kaya is like the perfect example. That is such a beautiful grassroots movement that shows how a
Love
festival should be organized. And this is happening on Curaçao.
Yeah.
Be freaking proud, people.
Exactly.
This is
Yeah.
Kaya Kaya.
Tell them.
This is Kaya Kaya. Be freaking proud. The team from Kaya Kaya, you're doing amazing work.
Yeah. We had a good time there. It was our first time.
Yeah.
We tried
And
to come next year.
What I also loved, and this is not to throw you under the bus,
I like the
but
warning.
he forgot his cup at home.
Yeah.
And nobody would serve him drinks just because he didn't have a cup.
Like, where's your cup? Like, I don't have it. I'm in cup. I'm like,
Creatie pasteertje.
Right? I love that. I love that they did not fold and be like, okay, here, we still have a plastic cup.
Yeah,
You can use it.
yeah.
No, it's like, you don't have it, I can't serve you.
Yeah.
We specifically
I
use
was carrying
your
a lot of
wristbands
things.
and everything else.
I want to tell you an anecdote. That whole idea of that thing started years and years before Kaya Kaya started. It's one of the organizers of Kaya Kaya. He used to do that for Oktoberfest in Punda years before he did Kaya Kaya. So he was doing this way before people were talking about it, way before it was cool. Region, I know you're there. So that just shows he was so advanced of his time. And that's exactly what keeps inspiring me as well. I know these people that are doing this behind the scenes. They don't go out there and look at what I'm doing. I'll do that. Because I can't go to Kaya Kaya because of my legs and because of my disability. So I sit at home behind my computer and I keep writing stories and I send them to Jay. Jay, we need to film this. I don't have time right now. I'm at Kaya Kaya.
did you go?
I was not able to go this year. I was just recovering a little bit from the flu, but I've been before.
Okay.
And what I love is what I love about them is before Kaya Kaya the event that week, you can go to and just have art walks, right? Like you can go there and just go check out all the art and everything. And so it's really promoted that. I've seen some amazing like art projects and especially
really
like
cool
photography. Like, ooh.
I just saw one the one day. I think the Brion mini market or whatever. There's a cross. There is the plastic one. The girl. You took a picture of it.
Yeah,
the new one. That's the new one. They just added it.
Shout out to Omar Sling.
That's his
Uh-huh.
work.
Yeah.
That was really. I kept staring. I was like, "Is that plastic?" And I had to go closer, take a look.
Foam,
closer you go, the more
plastic.
the
He
details you
uses.
He uses
He is
computer-
even more recycled pirate than I am.
Yeah, he might use. Careful, you might lose your name. Go. What do you call it? Trademark it real quick.
He might be a recycle pirate,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
not the recycle pirate.
I got so much respect for this dude. I will hand him my name. I mean, artists need to
This is
recognize
for him.
artists,
This is
and Omar Sling is just, but his brother as well. We have so much amazing talent here on the island, and I'm so happy that they're finally being celebrated. I grew up here on the island, and there was so much smack talking about. We were keeping each other small, and when I see what the newer generation is doing, they're
Love
really
it.
elevating each other. They're really.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still talking smack for fun.
Constructor
I mean,
criticism. Man,
exactly.
come on, you can do better. Like, okay, fine.
It makes the work go faster,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
The day
yeah.
goes faster.
Ah, you want to talk shit about me? Okay, let's go. Next thing you know, a big piece of art.
But Omar, Francis, Garrick Marchena, the whole art scene on Curaçao has exploded in the last couple of years. We want to celebrate that, and that's also part of sustainability.
Yeah.
Sustainable cities and community, SDG 11. There you go.
I
A little
love
bit of
that.
education in here as well.
Go ahead.
So I want to know. This is like just bringing it back just a little bit. Where did your passion for sustainability, so sustainable practices, and being a recycle pirate come from? Like, when did this start? How many years do you have into this? And like, I really want to know the backstory a little bit to this.
Oh, that's going to be a separate podcast, and we're going to go very back. I'll tell you.
Summarize it. Yeah.
I'll tell you the big change. In 2012, I had a life-changing accident. I went scuba diving, was very irresponsible, went too deep for too long. My partner hold her breath when we had to do an emergency ascent. She passed away because of lung embolism. I was paralyzed from my waist down and had to learn to walk again. When you're suddenly in a bed and people need to come to you to come clean you up and feed you and everything, you start looking at life a little bit differently. When you suddenly have to live back with your parents at a mature age and you have to depend on them and you need to see what you're going to live from, and you're living from a welfare, which is 160 guilders every 2 weeks, that's not life. That's not even survival. So I'm starting to get emotional here. I just saw the only way out for me was to become a sustainable masterpiece. And the only way for me to do that is take what other people were throwing away, make that something valuable, and sell that to tourists. I had a whole slogan made up, take your crap back. And I became infamous with that. And with that, someone saw me on Twitter or on Instagram and was like, hey, I like what you're doing. I want to help you with your business idea. And I went, I'm the Caribbean pirate and I want to change my name into something with recycling. So I thinking about recycled pirate, and she said, no, Andy, you are the recycled pirate. Because there's only one. Your life story is amazing and you need to get out there. You need to share it. Yeah, but I'm afraid. And I, well, go out and be afraid. Embrace it. And I've been doing that since. And every time I see the people that I encounter with, him as well with the poster with Begin Anywhere, I thought that was a stupid slogan. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't. And he sees that, and I'm like, Andy, this is amazing. I want one. And I'm like, okay, I need to keep doing this.
I got two.
So yeah, that's and again, I love my island. I lived in Europe. I worked in Germany. I worked in Spain. I worked in the Netherlands. But this place, this rock, is magical. And I just want to make it a better place. I want to make sure that the day I die and they throw my ashes somewhere, that my ashes come and be thrown at a place that I know I have improved. And hopefully they'll do it just around a mango tree so I can drop some mangoes on people after my death.
You deserve this.
Here's a venomous one.
Y'all love mangoes here, I noticed in Curaçao. Like, y'all really about that mango life here.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's free fruit from this soil.
Yeah.
And we can do so much with it. You can make wine with it. You can make chutney with it. You can make jam with it. And you can throw it at people. Let's not use that as a promotion.
It's staying in here. It's not going anywhere. We don't take anything out.
Oh yeah, mango pica is so good, man. I like spicy food, so when they put like mango pica,
Yeah.
Good stuff.
yeah.
The mango chutney.
I never had a mango pica.
Really?
Yeah. I had the pineapple ones in Aruba. But
Damn.
Yeah, sometimes they make pineapple, sometimes they make ones with mango.
it's like local?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to know where this
like
mini market
Criollo.
is. No, I need to buy a bottle.
Yeah.
I love.
He's like, I'm trying to take this back.
I'm an Indian, but I love spicy food.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna find a mango
It's
hot
a good
sauce.
experiential tourism spot, and I can't come up with where they sell it right now, except for one place, but that's only open on Saturdays.
You should know, man. Jay, you should know. Come on.
Come
What,
on,
the-
Jay.
You know, you probably have the plug. Like, yeah, listen, bro. I need like 5 bottles. Like,
I mean, I wish I'm a little bit more dependent on the supermarkets and when they have it.
too busy making movies.
It'd be like that.
A little bit, yeah.
I have a question. Do you guys feel like businesses on the island are doing a good job with being eco-friendly?
Well, again, I've put all these 500 sustainable initiative targets in the app. So I think yes.
Yeah.
I want to give an example in tourism. There is a hotel, Avila Beach Hotel, where they painted the walls in a way that the building stays cooler. They made sure to put
Nice.
plants in the wall to keep the walls cooler, so it needs less air conditioning. They put solar panels on the roof, so they have renewable energy. There's another resort, Chicago Beach Resort, that has lights in there that go off as soon as you leave the room for a certain amount of minutes. And the same goes for the air conditioning. They didn't just do that. from the beginning, when they built the whole resort, they made sure to make the
With the
septic tank
intentions.
under the resort, so all the plants are watered with the water that comes from the septic tank.
Whoa.
So there's so many things happening, and again, it's never enough because we are humans and we always want
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
And also, tourism it's not always good for the island, but it brings a lot of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And this same resort that is providing these tourists with a beautiful experience and is making sure that the water is being reused and making sure there is renewable energy. So also making sure that there are people that work there actually get a pension fund, because these people normally wouldn't think about that. So they're doing so many things, and that's also sustainability. So there's so many things happening with businesses. One of the bigger banks on the island, we had a birthday celebration this last Saturday, and I'm talking to my aunt that worked her whole life at this bank, since a young girl, 19 years old, until now, I think she's nearing 68 or something. All her life she worked in this bank, and this bank has really helped her develop into what she is now. And now she can go on cruises and enjoy life.
Nice.
That's also part of sustainability, because she is provided for because she worked hard.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, these companies do that. And we as humans always like to look at what's not good. And I'm trying to help people to try to look at what is good and where we can improve that good to even better.
I mean, it's good to hear that people are. I like the part of the hotels doing their part as with the recycled water, solar panels, the sensor lights. All that really helps.
Yeah.
Speaking on that, because I really like that, what are sustainable practices you all can recommend to, because it's good that we have companies doing this,
Yeah.
but if we have to tackle the average Joes, the regular islanders that living on a day-to-day basis, what are sustainable practices you think you could give to them as like a gem, like, hey, you know what? Just by simply doing this or making this change at home, you are also participating into this. Like, what to you would be that?
Oh man, I have lists. I'm sorry.
That's
sorry,
fine.
Jay.
I will start with one. Then you can think of which one in the list you want to pick, right? But the simple one is straight up like, we all need to drink water. It's freaking hot, right? Have like a water bottle that is not like, like a steel, sustainable, whatever you
Yeah.
want to keep it, right? That keeps your water cold too, right?
Like that one right there.
There's an
Right here.
example.
Yeah,
There's an
yeah,
example.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be this one.
Yeah.
It does have a cool design. Doesn't have to be this one. But just have a water bottle that you're using from, so you're not using plastic bottles again and again. Simple
Yeah.
one at home every day, right there.
Pearl.
Yeah. That is one. That's a good one as well, and a large one. So you'll stay hydrated with that one.
Stay hydrated.
The other thing that you can do at your home, reuse your water. Your water from your sink in the kitchen, use it for your garden. Use it for other things around the house. But also plant more trees and plants around your house. Stop being afraid of nature. Those plants keep your building cool. Yes, they also bring mosquitoes maybe, but you can do something else about that. It helps to keep your building cool. Another thing that you can do, when you drive your car, make sure that your tires are pumped at the right pressure. It will
What
save you
difference would that-
gasoline.
What?
And it will.
Really?
Yes.
I was today years old.
Like, made me sit up straight.
Yes.
The only thing straight about him.
I need help to write this all down and know how to teach people this and inform people, because there's so much information that I've gotten in the last 6 years that I've been working on this. It's insane. Just your car that you drive every day with,
That's
just make sure
crazy.
that the tires are pumped. Just make sure.
I mind that tire pressure thing when I go back, because I don't even have one.
Can I give you a suggestion before you continue with this list?
Yes.
Can you just like use your page and just make one reel each day of like
100%.
one practice? That's all we
Yeah.
need. Just one practice a day.
Put your phone. Say, hey guys.
Hey, today, this is a
Reason
tip.
number one why you should
Plant
pump your.
more.
You'll save gas. Come follow for more
That's a good
tomorrow.
one. That's a good one.
If you do that,
at
I'm
this
telling
point, you
you.
have no excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
You already
What is
sit-
your excuse?
You already sit at your desk. You're not going kaya kaya.
Exactly.
So you
No
just put it,
pressure.
buy a little light.
At your
I'm telling
fancy
you, Andy,
desk. At your fancy
it's very
desk.
simple. Use your phone. Do not make it complicated. As organic as possible. Put your phone, maybe a small little light, depending how your room is.
Yeah.
And just have one little mic. Say, hey guys, here's 3 reasons why you should make sure your tires is pressurized right. Save gas, blah, 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 blah. You do that every single day for 1 year, you'll see your social media change a lot. And this will be beneficial for your docuseries. Because then people are going to be
But for everybody, because how many people don't even know this information? I did not know how. You even got to a full list, and I'm already shocked. You're like, oh, damn. Okay,
I'm already at the tire pressure thing, save gas.
That's why we didn't even go through
my
this
car
list.
is not
You
fun.
just said 3 things.
I know. Do it. I mean, I don't want to hear excuses.
Yeah,
You have to do it.
I'm seeing the Notion page being created in his head.
Listen, I work with Notion.
Right?
I love Notion. Me and my business partner, we make reels for big companies back in Aruba, and we post consistently almost every single day. Their accounts blew up. So this is good for you to promote, even if you want to promote something else in the future, by you building a fan base for yourself, you can now promote anything that you want to promote. And
At
people
any
that follow
given
because of
moment.
you.
Yeah,
No pressure. Jake, put pressure when you see him, right? We're not around, but like you're gonna be.
Listen. I'm gonna.
When I was working on the SDG Tracker app, I started with a list to do exactly that. But there is so much. Once the creative juices come flowing, there's so much that I want to do. And it isn't until now that I'm working with Jay, and I feel like, okay, I have Jay by my side, so I can relax that I know the documentary is coming.
I answers all the questions about CapCut.
Leave all the high production stuff for him. But what we're talking about is putting your phone. All right, guys, listen.
Limited
I'm
edit-
gonna show you how to save gas. You see a tire? Educate people. Like you have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna help a lot.
You know what, Jay? Give him the poster he gave you back.
Yeah.
Start anywhere. Yeah.
I have two. I have two. I gotta.
It's actually hanging in my office.
Well, you didn't get it. You didn't receive it back. You already have it. You
Yeah,
didn't receive
yeah.
like a different version of it. Print a different color of it.
We didn't come to this point, but I write quotes. I write inspirational quotes as a recycled pirate. Basically, my whole thing from getting out of the wheelchair and becoming a social entrepreneur, I use that to coach other people. Being a life coach and that begin anywhere is part of that. So after giving him that quote, I printed it for myself, framed it, and hung it in my office as well. So I see it every day. But I begin at so many places. And as he said, if you look at my Notion page, I just in the last 10 days, I produced a whole educational series about using Notion, using ChatGPT,
Notion is
using
the best thing ever.
Gemini, using
it.
Google Workspace as productivity. I just got certified as a coach pa futuro by the Ministry of Economic Development here on the island.
Nice. Congrats.
And
Congratulations.
thank you. But I'm working double time, overtime with so many things, and this is absolutely going to be on my target list.
It needs to be like top 5. The reason why is like you say you like to write. A lot of people don't like to read. People we have short attention span. So like even like if you're trying to explain something, do it while like you're making tea and you're doing this. Just do that. Because you're moving, people are like, why?
Something is consistently happening in the video.
It's like psychological things that work.
Andy, you're dancing around it, and you gotta be like, you gotta just make one. This tire thing, we just gotta like put the
I'm
camera
telling you,
in
we'll
front
go
of
outside right now and film
Remember
it.
last year when I started my own podcast, it was you that got me to what was it, 10 episodes, 20 episodes, 12 episodes. It was, I need him in my life as well to coach me as I'm coaching him.
So,
and thank you now for this. I'm going to send you messages now.
Please, like any question, let us know.
The more videos you make, think about it this way: he loves his office. Big ergonomic freak, right?
Perfect.
To like get the perfect mouse, the perfect like
everything.
The keyboard and everything.
I have a nice keyboard and like little thing on my wrist when I type.
Exactly.
I know it hurts my
Belt the
wrist.
hub?
Next I'm gonna end up like him,
So think about it this way: you make this, right? You gotta put one out, and the more you do it, the more people can see your fancy office. That's you gotta get your selfish. It's the reason.
You have
there
to.
Too.
Listen, and it's super easy because you don't have to move away from your desk. An idea pops. If you have a little setup already, like a little light and a little stand, like a magnetic one on what phone you have, and you just clip it on, press record, and then whatever juice is flowing, you start talking to the camera right away. Now you've created a little journal that you can go back to, like, what was the thing I was thinking about? And then you can write it into a blog or take that video, upload on ChatGPT, transcribe this into a...
Like you talking about it this way has inspired me to just make reels about storytelling. Just
You
like
should.
make like one a day.
You
And be
should.
like,
Why do you have
You
social
should.
media
Right?
if you're not going to
Exactly.
use it?
100%.
Perfect.
I'm really good at giving advice, but I sometimes...
That's why I was side-eyeing it. I was like, what are you doing?
Because we do it for all our clients, so I know what to do, and it's just like I just don't have time to do it for myself.
No, you have the time.
Same here. the Curaçao sustainability map. From the moment I start with that, I'm on the phone, sending emails, messages to all these local organizations that are doing something with sustainability. So I forget about myself because I want to put them before. But now that the sustainability map is functional, now that the documentary is coming, I'm going to have time for this.
There you go.
And this fits perfectly for the coach Pa Futuro to promote himself.
15 minutes out of your day.
Send me your invoice.
Listen, that's my favorite word. Love that sentence. Every morning you have a coffee. All right, guys, tea time with the pirate. Or coffee with the pirate.
Wait. Coffee. Okay. When you have your coffee, tea time with the pirate.
My bad. Whatever you prefer to drink. And your little bamboo cup. I don't know what you have at home. But like, just like you do that right every morning, here's your one
You
knowledge
should already
for the
have
day.
a mug that is logoed.
Yeah.
To start with, because
Did I not? Did I? So
And it has to be-
you're
it has to be
definitely
what he
you're
has.
Brandon King. Your mug needs to be branded.
He has stickers, right? Like these heart shaped. Like if you look at that logo, like that
Yeah.
heart with the P,
It's right there.
right. So he has stickers, and I had received like these one of those corporate style like white mugs with nothing on it.
Yeah.
So I just put his logo on there, and I'd be like, look, I have you in spirit with me, like you know.
Yep.
So I have a mug. I don't know if you have a mug.
No, I gave it away actually.
Buy something
I was
you like.
coaching someone, and she just came out of a nasty breakup, and she needed
A mug.
she needed some love. So I poured something in the mug, made her smile, and she said, "I really love this mug." I said, "Take it home. I want you to drink
It's
from
yours.
it every morning
reminds
from
you.
here, and to remember this conversation that we just had.
Yeah.
When you're watching, I still love you. You're doing amazing. Keep going."
Aw.
There you go.
Pirate with a heart. Let's go.
So,
All the way
But
through.
I love this. I love this part of the conversation where like just talking to each other. This is the compounding. This goes back to
100%.
the compounding effect. We just talked about our documentary. From there, you asked a question. Now we have an idea. Now you have a way to make more content, right? I have a way to make more
Super
content. He has
easy.
a way to get another invoice. So
Hey.
everybody wins.
you don't get anything. You're perfect. You're
Yeah.
done.
I'm benefiting. Excuse me. What do you think that invoice is for? No filter, baby. What? Y'all
So-
got me effed up.
So we're gonna be closing out soon. So I want to know, what is your vision for the rest of this year and your vision for next year?
I'm just gonna make connections, and I'm gonna help people open up to talk and receive about sustainability. I'm gonna make sure that the people that I work with really know that are people out there that are actually listen. As you said, we are so easily distracted by your phones, and there's so many impulses from there. So I make sure that when I'm sitting here, we didn't have a phone. We are really looking at each other, and we're talking to each other. We're listening to each other. We the same. So that is really my goal for the coming year. As I said, the documentary is coming. My productivity suite is coming to teach people how to use the digital tools that they have right now. There are no more excuses to feel dumb. When you do feel dumb, go to YouTube, make yourself smart. It's very simple, very easy. There are these Ruben guys that make an amazing podcast. Go look that.
I was like, the Ruben guys. I'm like, who are we talking about? Oh,
Too long.
no, I didn't know where he was going with this.
I knew it instantly.
I guess he's
Yeah.
perfect.
And then
Exactly.
I love rooting for people. So with
thank
this,
you.
I'm
Thank you.
rooting for you.
And us
so
for you.
Thank you. So that's gonna be the whole idea behind the series, and that's gonna continue with my goals as the recycled pirate, recycling other people's lives.
Awesome, man.
yeah,
Good for
and
it.
for me, it's about making capturing stories that have impact. Right. For the longest time, I've been in video production. I was a human tripod. Right. I'm just there because I have the camera and I'm the human tripod. But from making the 48-hour film that won and everything, I realized I can
That's
really
cool.
capture emotions and really have an impact on people. So now I just want to tell stories that have impact. And this, what we're doing here with sustainability, it's going to lead to impact, progress, and hopefully that compounds into a more better island for us.
I know I already asked this, but I don't feel like I didn't get an answer. Do you have an idea when you might release the first 2 episodes? Would it be this year or next year?
No, we're definitely gonna release the pilot this year.
Okay.
Later this year, it's coming out, right? We're just getting the last bit of content sorted out because the thing with documentaries are, like with a film, you can prepare, right? And you're going to have your shoot days and you can have editing days. But
Yeah.
documentary, we're certainly reliant a little bit on other people on when we can
Fact
capture.
check and stuff like that.
Right? Like that's why I can't give you like, hey, that's the date.
Yeah.
Right? But we're
Once
definitely,
you get all your facts in order, can we fact check this? It's true? Okay, cool.
we have episode, I can tell you this, we have episode 1 filmed, right? And we are on the editing stage to like make sure that we can release to get it out. And so definitely, like he said, this year, we're already going to come out with it.
I just want to make sure that the viewers know this. This dude over here protects my sanity without him knowing it.
Listen, I was about to say I can see why Jay is here because Jay is the filter, baby.
It's like, hold on.
The way you
Jay,
say things,
you're
is
me.
like, he was like, I
That's
wasn't
right.
gonna say that. I was gonna say it like very much raw and direct.
I need him.
I understand
That's
now.
why I was
I know this is a
invited.
no filter
I
podcast,
understand
but
now.
He sees me in private, and I'm even less filter over there. So, thank goodness he can handle it.
I definitely see that. I definitely read that.
All right,
All
let's close it out, Shark.
Let's do this. Okay, guys, gentlemen. Before we close out, we got one last question for y'all, and this is not for us. This question is for the viewers. Okay.
Okay.
So I want you all to please talk to these people and help them understand. Okay. Not just them, but everybody that's watching. Why is sustainability practices so important to the world? Not the silence.
Oh my
what?
God.
No, I'm giving him a chance because I always go first. So I'm ready.
okay,
To go.
I mean, let's go. All right. So sustainability is important because you can take action today that makes a better future tomorrow. But more than anything, you have a chance here to like leave the island in a better place, right? Maybe make people's changes and lives a little bit better. And if you can take a little action yourself that makes the lives around the people around you better, what better way is there to live? So that's why it's important.
High five your face. I couldn't have said it better. It's basically every action that you can do counts. Whether it's bringing your phone to a recycle center, whether it's throwing a bottle in the recycling bin, every little action counts. It's one piece of litter less that we have to worry about. And just that tiny little bit, if you compound that with 160,000 people that live on this island, we have a lot less mess. So every little thing that you do counts. And if we do it together, that's a huge impact. Shout out to all the social impact organizations here on the island that are doing great work. And it doesn't matter if you're in Curaçao, if you're in Aruba, Bonaire, wherever you are, every little thing that you do counts.
Amen.
All right, Andy.
Real quick, sorry, I just want to say, you really are a storyteller.
Yeah.
Because that pull-up definitely gave me Diary of a CEO. He was like, let me tell you about sustainability real quick. Like, that's a movie maker right there. You know what you're doing. All right, close this out.
Andy, Jay, I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. I would want to say this for both of you. I feel like we're going to have 2 separate episodes in the future. One, because I want to know this whole story that happened, what made you who you are today. And I want to know about this whole 48, we're going to film this movie in 48 hours and how your whole work is shaping things in Curaçao. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
No problem.
Yes, absolutely.
And guys, if you learned anything today, I hope you learned anything.
did.
No. You learned something today.
Yo, definitely learned.
You
never
learned
say
today.
You watch it and you didn't learn nothing. Like,
Because what I was trying to say was like, I was gonna say, if you want to learn some more today, go in the link down below. Because all their websites, you're gonna have to send me the link of the YouTube channel where you're gonna post all these episodes. Yeah. So all that link is gonna be in the description. Go click it. Go subscribe. Go check it out. And we will see you guys next time. Peace. Ayo.